Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is G-Mac. It's just a paper trade. I saw this fair value gap get inverted, and we're digging into it. So I thought we might go up and touch the bottom of this. So it's just for practice. But anyway, this video is about what I'm wanting to do. I'll go over today's price action afterwards. But basically, I'm going to start that Skool Community. It's going to be free, just like the YouTube. Um, I'm going to go through all of the ICT 2022 mentorship, a few episodes at a time, detailed notes, go over terms. Um, I'm going to go hard on it. It's going to be good for me too because I need to review everything as well. I'm going to go through it, the Market Maker Primer course, the core content, pretty much everything. And I'm going to post the videos of us and all the notes and everything on that Skool Community so you can view it uh, at any time for free. No, nothing. Um, when I start trading again, when I start getting my funding back, when I start attempting to get all my funding back and trading my funded accounts, um, we'll do some trading on YouTube and all that, but I will have some sort of like a Discord service or something like that where you can trade with, but that's later on. But now I want to take 5 to 25. I don't care if it's one, I don't care if it's zero, I'm doing it anyway. But if you want to, on a monthly, like a subscription basis, um, study that ICT stuff with me, learn, have homework, ask questions, one-on-one mentorship to learn the fundamentals of ICT and how to build yourself, a model or two. Narrow down what time of day, what session you want to trade, what's your risk, how to attack prop firms. If you have a profitable strategy, uh, how should you do this? If you don't, you should basically trade in a prop firm. If you don't have a solid edge, you should give yourself 20 trades. So on a 50K, you've got 2,000 drawdown. So $100 a trade gives you 20 trades in a row to lose. If you're profitable, you could do, cut that in half, 10, stuff like that. But I'm going to go over new week opening gaps, new day opening gaps, fair value gaps, order blocks, breaker blocks, go over wicks, um, consummate, consequent encroachment, just everything that you need that I use uh, in my trading that'll help you. And going through all his material with homework, show me your trades, etc. Just everything. And then have one-on-one talks, one-on-one game plans, and all that sort of thing. Or that's option A for the subscription thing. Option B is you've got your own thing. You've got your own strategy. You've got your own whatever. You just need somebody like a mentor, a coach to hold you accountable. So that could be you tell me your strategy, you tell me your risk plan, you tell me everything about your trading. What time of day do you trade? What do you trade? What's your risk? Blah blah blah. Just everything. And you send me all your trades, and we review them. We go over them. We have a talk. Once a week. Um, and that. So that's another option right there. So that's what I'm looking to do. I'm going to put everything on there for free on the Skool and the YouTube, and offer the first probably 20. I don't want to do more than 25. I'd like it to be 15, 20 to 25 people if they want to learn, um, how to the ICT fundamentals, how to trade ICT, all that, to learn the language, to learn to just to have somebody push you to go through the information, and then if you have questions, be able to ask in real time and get answers. Uh, that way you save yourself, time. It's just a shortcut. I was looking around A lot of people charge a lot. I'm not trying to do that. Casper, he's got he started out at 5 grand. Now he's 10 grand. And there's all kinds of different ones. But there was a guy doing a boot camp, like an 8 week boot camp, charging $1,000. So that's $500 a month. Plus he was charging $100 a month for Discourse. So that's $600 a month. I'm not doing that either. It's going to be less than half of that per month because I work and I'm not able to, you know, be on the U.S. session all the time. But that's all I'm going to do is I'm going to work and I'm going to come home and we're going to do this. And you're going to have my phone number and, um, just whatever it takes, we're going to do it. So I was thinking, um, I've got to see what the fees are with the school thing. I know it's $99 a month, and I think they take like 3% as a transaction fee, so that's not month. That's not a lot. So the cheapest people, my mentor like that I've found is like 600 a month, and it's going to be, probably a third of that. So, and I'm only going to do like, I'd really just like to have 15, 20 people. That way we could have a lot of one-on-one if you had a lot of questions. But everything that we do, like when we're going through that content and we're having those group discussions, and then um, the one-on-one discussions, we can, sorry, it's where I live, man. People drive up this hill. The one-on-one discussions, I'm going to record them and I'll send them to you so you can keep them and refer back to them. We won't post those in the school, but like the group discussions, like when we're going over the first 2 or 3 episodes, and then we go through it and have our notes, have our conversation, have our feedback, have our Q&A with it or whatever, post that. And then the next few episodes post that. And we'll get through the 2022 mentorship. We'll get through the Market Maker Primer course. We'll get through the core content. That's what I want to do December and January, is dig in, learn these fundamentals, get where there's not a word, there's not a term, there's not a, up, down, though, what's this, breaker, bucka, how to draw our charts, how to annotate our charts in real time, because that's going to help, and then come up with a plan. Each person's going to be different. Somebody, you're going to want to scalp, you're going to want to trade the range. This guy's super impulsive. This girl's just afraid to take a trade. Everybody's going to have their own problems, so I'm going to have every person's going to have a unique experience, and they're going to have a detailed plan and approach to get better. And it's going to be from, if you want to eat better, do you want to exercise? It's going to be discipline in all areas of life. And I don't want to hear nobody be like, man, nobody's forcing you to do it. I'm doing this anyway. If nobody joins, that's fine. I'm still going to do it, and I'm going to put my all into it, and it's going to be on there for free. But if there's people that want to kind of fast track and get ahead and learn and and pass some of these challenges using ICT concepts, and can refrain from going on tilt on a bad day and stick to their rules, I believe I can help people get there, because I'm getting there. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. And I like helping people, whether it's recovered addicts or my faith, talking to people about that. I'm just passionate about it. I'm just wanting to do this. And the biggest thing is going to be that Skool Community. It's all going to be free. It's all going to be on there. I want it to be the greatest resource for somebody explaining ICT's concept. I mean, I want you to watch his stuff, but we're going to go through it, and then if you have questions, you're going to have direct answer right then. You're not going to have to wait or go find it, or find it 5 videos from now, or whatever. So that's what I'm getting at with that. I'm trying to see if we're going to invert that or not. We're coming back down into it. No, I'm cutting this. And it's a paper trade anyway, but we dug into it and failed. Now we're digging back into it. I think we're going to go through it and then come back and use it as support and head lower. Maybe not, but that's what it's looking like. But anyway, let's go over today's price action. We'll go on a 15-minute chart. That's a bellwether chart. I mean, this is just perfect delivery. This is accumulation, manipulation, distribution, power 3. That's a model. But anytime that we have a new week opening gap like this, that gaps up, most of the time we're going down. And vice versa, if we gap down that much by US session, we're going up. And I did a weekly outline, but I deleted it because I had a couple drinks and I thought it was unprofessional of me to get on there and slur in speech and stuff. And I don't drink. I'm a recovered addict. I shouldn't have done that. I prayed to God to forgive me for that and that I would never do it again. And, let that be that. But anytime you have a gap this big, meaning, we'll go to a 1-minute chart. This is how you do the gap. You look at the closing price on Friday. Sorry, it's slow. And this gives you bias for Monday. This is when I want to trade Monday, is when I get a beat on it like that. Look at this. 459. We close. Look up there at the top. 870, 875. Okay. At 6 o'clock, we open 935. That's 35, 55, 56, about 56 handles up. That's pretty big. And you could do, you could put a fib on it. That's what ICT says to do. And if it's that big, you can put quadrants on it if you'd like. And just look how, usually this is what we get during Asia session. Once you get a big gap up like that, I just don't really mess with it. But I know US session is going to be let's go back here, I'm sorry. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. It's all about time and price. Look at time. 9:30. We attempt to go lower into this fair value gap. But what do we have above it too? We have a daily civvy, which this needs to be I need to fix that actually. That way we can get a look. I meant to do that. I couldn't do it on my phone. I messed it up on my phone actually. Oh, I'm jacking this up, bro. $21.66. $977.50. $977.50. Still not right. $21.166. Yeah, 100 handles off. 166, my friend. There we go. Now let's go into a 15-minute. See what it looks like. Alright. And what we'll do is we'll put a fib on this too. Because I thought it would probably hit, yeah, see? We come up, hit consequent encroachment just above it, and this is on a 1 hour. Let's go to a 15-minute. Man, gosh, I'm going to start doing this on my phone at work. I'm going to be looking at 9:30, having my levels like this, and then if it does something like this, at 9:45, we're in this wick going down, I'm just going to go in right here and put a stop over here, give myself 20 points, targeting 40 or 50, and just get me a trade in. Because If I can have my chart set up, I mean, look at that delivery. And then we come down, break down lower, changing the state of delivery. Back and forth, back and forth. Lunch. And then right on the midpoint of this, we go lower. But that's exactly what we fill in the new week opening gap. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm just thinking. I'll get rid of these fibs to kind of clean up the chart here. But basically, when you open up that big on a Sunday on a new week opening gap, you want to look for Monday for this right here. This plays out. You can go back in time and look at every new week opening gap at the beginning of every week. If there's not a big gap up or down, like last week we didn't have one. It was seek and destroy all week. The week before that we had a big gap and it done the same thing. So it don't do it every time, but it's high probability on when you have a big gap up that US session is going to accumulate, manipulate, and distribute and fill this baby in. And that would have been a good trade. But anyway, that's just what I wanted to go over was we're going to kill it with that Skool Community. It's going to be absolutely free. This YouTube is absolutely free. We're going to get it over 500 so I can monetize it, and then we can do some type of Patreon deal if people want to help. But I want it to be free resource. And the Skool Community, we're going to kill it. We're going to go over everything that ICT has, put it in there, have it all for free, and then offer that if you want some help. That's all I'm saying. And you can't knock me for wanting to do that. I believe I've been through it. And that's why it's going to be a third of the price of some of these guys. But they don't even show you they trade either. But I don't have hundreds of thousands of payouts. I have tens of thousands, and not just maybe 1/10,000 total since July. But we're going to kill it this year, guys. And if you want to be a part of it, I'm taking the first 20. It's going to be around $200 a month, but you're going to have direct access to me. You're going to have my cell phone number unless you absolutely just blow me up. If I tell you, hey, I'm at work after 6 p.m. Eastern time, let's talk. Just be considerate. On my off days, we'll go over everything. I mean, on the weekends, we'll get together and go over a game plan. We'll go over everything. I just want you to do the work, just like I'm doing. If you're going to be in that, I want you to be all in. I don't want you to, nothing's going to be a gift to you. Like, I'm going to help you and stuff, but you've got to be willing to put in the work. Like if I say, hey, I need, before this day, if you can, watch these, try to go through ICT's videos and that way when we discuss these 3 episodes, you'll have an idea of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's it, man. I appreciate y'all very much. Just let me know what you think. Comment down below, all that good stuff. And God bless you. And have a good day. I appreciate you very much.